I practiced this talk in my head for weeks because the second I said alopecia, I knew I couldn't unsay it. I was sure I would scare my kids or make them look at me different. Then my oldest looked right at me and said one sentence that hit me hard in the best way. What they said changed how I see myself, and I think it might help you too. In the next 10 minutes or so, I want to walk you through three things: what I was afraid would happen, what actually happened, and the simple framework that helped me get through it without falling apart. And at the end, I will give you a quick checklist you can screenshot and use the next time you have a hard conversation with someone you love. But before we go any further, quick check in. Is there a conversation you've been rehearsing in your head with your partner, with your parent, your kid, maybe a friend? You don't have to share the details. Comment, I have one. If you do, this video is for you. Let me take you back to where it all started. It's late, the kids are finally asleep, and I'm in the bathroom staring at myself in the mirror, running the same conversation again and again like it's a script. I have to nail it. I have alopecia universalis. That means my immune system targets my hair follicles, so my hair falls out. On my head, eyebrows, eyelashes, everywhere. It's not life-threatening, it's not contagious, but it is visible. And honestly, the part nobody warned me about was that it's not just hair loss. It was the conversations that comes after, especially this one. I'm telling my kids. I kept imagining the questions. Why do you not have hair? Are you sick? Will I lose my hair too? Will other kids think that you're weird? But my biggest fear, the one that I didn't want to admit out loud, was this. Will they still feel safe with me? Will I lose my place as their comfort? So I did what a lot of us do when we feel scared. I tried to write the perfect speech in my head. I told myself, if I could just explain it the right way in the right moment with the right tone, I can control their reaction. And that is where I got it wrong. Because here's what I learned: you can't control how someone reacts. You can only choose how you show up and how you respond. So the moment finally came. We were sitting at the kitchen table, just normal Tuesday night. Dinner was done, homework was done, and I could feel my heart beating in my throat. And I just started. I kept it simple. I said, I want to tell you something about my body. I have something called alopecia universalis. It means my immune system, the part of my body that fights germs, also targets my hair follicles. So my hair falls out, all of it. It's not contagious. You can't catch it. And I'm not sick. I'm safe. We're okay. And then I stopped talking. That part matters. I wanted to give them space to react instead of filling in the silence with my own panic. My youngest just stared at me. She was just processing. And then my oldest, my 13-year-old at the time, looked right at me and said, okay, so you're still you. What do you want for dinner? That was it. No panic, no fear, no reaction, just you're still you. In one sentence, my kids gave me something I didn't even realize I was holding back from myself. They separated what I looked like from whether I belonged. They reminded me that love doesn't live in my hair. It lives in who I am. I had been rehearsing for weeks. They already processed everything in seconds. And that moment is what this whole video is really about. Before I share those three lessons, I want to tell you about something I created for moments exactly like this one. Last year, when I was in the thick of my own acceptance journey, I wrote a book. It's called Hairless But Fearless. It's not a medical guide. It's not a pity story. It's a roadmap for people with visible differences who are ready to stop hiding and start living. Inside, I'll walk you through the full 5R framework, the same one I use at the kitchen table with my kids, plus real stories, journal prompts, and the hard-won lessons that help me go from shame to self-acceptance. If you're tired of rehearsing your worth in a mirror every morning, this book is for you. I'll drop a link in the description below. And if you grab a copy, send me a DM or leave a comment below with the word fearless. I read every single one. All right, let's get back to those three lessons. Here are the three acceptance lessons I did not expect, especially from someone younger than me. And if you click this because you have a visible difference or you're trying to figure out how to talk to your family about something that scares you, I hope this lands for you the way it landed for me. Lesson one, loved ones often accept faster than we do. Sometimes the people who love you are not waiting to reject you. They're waiting for you to let them in. Secrecy can accidentally teach people around you that something is scary. Openness teaches them this is real and we can handle it together. The fear I carried for weeks, they didn't even carry for 5 minutes. Not because they're kids, but because they trust me. And when I showed up, calm and honest, they followed my lead. Lesson 2, safe people follow your emotional instructions. This one really changed things for me. Kids, and honestly, most safe people learn from whether something is a crisis by watching your face, your tone, your pace. If you present it like shame, they feel shame. If you present it like facts plus love, they feel safety. So here's the takeaway. You get to set the emotional temperature of the conversation, not by faking it, but by regulating yourself first so you can show up steady. Lesson 3, acceptance is not one moment. It's a pathway. Acceptance does not always look like the perfect reaction in the first 5 seconds. Sometimes acceptance looks like curiosity without panic, questions without judgment, normal life continuing, check-ins that don't make you the topic every single day. It looks like a hug. Do you want to talk about it? Want me to come with you? You are still you. And sometimes it's honestly just looks like dinner. Okay, now I'm going to give you something you can actually use. The moment with my kids did not just happen by luck. I use something I call the 5R framework, and specifically the response phase. Response is what you do in the minute before, the moment of, and after a difficult conversation. So you don't outsource your piece to someone else's reaction. Here's a checklist and slight variation of my 5R framework. And yes, you can screenshot it. R1, regulate. Calm your body first. Before you say anything, take 3 slow breaths. Drop your shoulders, feel your feet on the floor. Say to yourself, I can do hard things slowly. Your nervous system sets the tone. If you are regulated, they are more likely to stay calm too. R2, reveal one truth at a time. Do not unload everything. Just say the next true sentence. For me, it was, I have alopecia universalis. It means I might lose my hair. It's not contagious. That's it. One truth, then pause. R3, reassurance. Name what doesn't change. This is the belonging piece. Say things like, I'm still your parent. I'm safe. We are okay. You are safe. This is where stress starts to drop and connection starts to rise. R4, receive. Let the reactions land without grading it. Do not punish honesty. Do not correct their face. Do not rush to fix their feelings. Let them have questions. Let them have confusion. Let them be quiet. If you need a beat, you can say, this is a good question. Give me a minute and I will answer, but receive them. This is how trust stays intact. R5, reconnect. End with relationship, not a lecture. Close the loop with contact, a hug, a high five, a shared activity, a thank you for listening. Connection is the container that makes truth bearable. And this is exactly what my kids gave me without even knowing it. They reconnected immediately. You are still you. What do you want for dinner? They did not need me to be perfect. They just needed me to be present. So here's my challenge to you. If you are watching this and you have alopecia universalis or any visible difference, or you are a parent trying to explain a health change to your kid, your next step is not a perfect speech. It's a regulated, honest, connected conversation. And I want to give you 2 options so you can pick what feels doable. Option A, small step. Today, write down the first 3 sentences you need to say. That's it. Just write them. Option B, brave step. This week, choose one safe person and have the conversation using the 5R response checklist. You don't have to do both. Just pick one. To make this stick, here's what I want you to do in the next 24 hours. Write a quick debrief. Just 3 questions. 1, what did I fear? 2, what actually happened? 3, what did I learn? It doesn't have to be long, just honest. And if you want more content like this, frameworks, real stories, tools you can actually use, hit subscribe. And if you are feeling alone in this, leave me a comment with just one word, seen. I read every single one, and so do other people in this community. The conversation I feared for weeks became the moment I felt most accepted. I hope you get that moment too. See you in the next video. God bless.